Yo, yo, I'm gonna let a few people get in here before we start this talk. Excuse me, guys, this is my first time going live. I also just woke up too, by the way. Happy Venus Day to everybody too. Yeah. Get a few more people in here. Okay. Well, I guess we can start. There's a couple people in here. So today, what we're gonna be talking about, let me know if you guys can hear me. Let me know if you guys can hear me, by the way. Because just write in the chat if you can hear me. See a couple people putting up their birthday. What I mean by the day, okay, cool. Thank you, C. Kenny. Thank you, Mary Black. Okay. What I mean by the day is the weekday you was born. Okay, because that's a lot of astrologers don't really talk about this. They don't really talk about, you know, um, the weekdays, like the specific weekday that you was born. Like if you was born on a Tuesday, if you was born on a, Wednesday, so because each weekday is appointed to a certain planet. All right. Now, this is where things get really, really important and also really interesting. I'm looking in the chat. I'm going to get to you guys. Somebody was born Thursday. Thursday. Oh, 2 Thursdays. Okay. Tuesday. All right. So each day, I'm going to just go through the line because Monday is ruled by the moon. Tuesday is ruled by Mars. Wednesday is ruled by Mercury. Thursday is ruled by Jupiter. Friday is ruled by Venus. Saturday is Saturn, and Sunday is the Sun. Okay, so basically, you can tell a lot about what you want to do. Especially. Let me just back up for a second because going back to the birthday things, you have a cycle of birthdays every single week, the day that you was born. So this is a ton of energy that you can utilize. And also by looking at the planet and the characteristics of the planet. Okay, I see you guys posting up your days. I'm going to just go through the line just so you have a quick understanding. And then I'm going to go into more in depth about what you can do with this energy. Okay, so Monday. All right. Those of you who are born on Monday, that means your birthday is ruled by the moon. Okay, so that means your fun energy is really, really emotional. All right, it's connected to your emotions. So every Monday you need to do something that is connected to you emotionally. All right, this is the perfect time for those people to really talk about things, get things off their chest, or maybe get into some music, go to a concert, stuff like that. This is because you're aligning yourself with your energy. Okay, this is what everything is about, especially when it comes to astrology, guys. It's all about aligning yourself and just plain spirituality, period. You're aligning yourself with energy, because I always say in all my videos, everything is energy. Do you mean when the moon is on your sun sign? No. No, I mean that if you were born on a Friday, okay, that means your birthday is ruled by Venus. Okay, just like me, I was born on a Friday as well, not your sun sign. I know everybody's so focused on the sun sign and all that. What I mean is that the weekday you were born, all right, we all know about our sun signs. We all know about our moon signs, our ascendant signs, and maybe you even know about the chart. Now, if you don't, I always say you can set up a consultation with me at occulthealing22@gmail.com. You can set up a uh yeah, exactly. Thank you. So again, like I said, you can set up a consultation with me and I'll go through your whole chart. Okay. I'll break it down piece by piece so you understand. All right. Glowing goddess. I do is Are you saying you want a consultation? Well, just let me know. What I'll do is I'll put it in the chat and you guys can email me. All right. So for all those that wanted the email, that wanted a full chart reading, I'll go piece by piece. Okay, I'm sorry. Glowing goddess, I got it. All right, well, again, so let me get back to the Monday. All right, because this is ruled by the moon. I just want to go quickly and then I'm gonna go piece by piece so you have a more understanding. All right, so Monday is ruled by the moon. Those of you born on Monday, your birthday, your energetic birthday is centered around the moon. So that means you're going to go through a lot of changes. All right. These people will have a lot of changes in just life, period. And it's a good thing. Change is good for you, but most likely it's going to be a lot of emotional changes. But to set this right, like I said, on Mondays, really pay attention to the day that she was born. If you was born on a Tuesday, this is where you want to pay attention to. All right. So on Mondays, you want to do something that'll entice your emotions. All right. Like I said, what makes you feel good? When on that day, you want to say, how do I feel today? What would make me feel better? And this is what you want to do. It could be, I want to go to the gym and you've been putting it off. Those of you, your moon, you guys that are born on the moon day, that's what you want to do. You want to do what feels good. Okay. Now, Tuesday, people. Okay. I seen somebody that was born on Tuesday. So this is the day of Mars. All right. So this is your day. Your birthday is centered around action, passion, even sexuality, warfare. A lot of wars are started on a Tuesday. Okay. So, those of you born on Tuesday, when Tuesday comes, you want to do something. You want to take action on something. If you've been procrastinating, you need to, if you've been procrastinating, those of you born on Tuesday, you need to do it now. Okay. Because I kind of feel bad for those of you born on Tuesday, because that means you constantly have to keep going at it. All right. This is masculine energy here. So you constantly have to keep working, never stop. All right. If you want to do something, you need to full in take charge. All right. This has nothing to do with your sun sign. This has nothing to do what a lot of these aspects in the chart. This is just more primal here. It's like the real primal part of you, the day you was born. It kind of centers everything around your life. It may tap into your personality, but not so much. We all know the sun, the ascendant, and the moon is more your personality. Okay, so but you need to take charge, those of you born on Tuesday. So when Tuesday comes around, guys, this is where you want to take action on something, and this is where you want to get your aggression out. All right. Those of you born on Tuesday, take up kickboxing, get heavy in the gym, do jog and running, anything to get your aggression out. That's what it's all about. Okay. So you can bring a lot of power to this day. Okay. Because you can start a business on Tuesday. Okay. Start a new project on Tuesday. All right. So Wednesday, people, these are my communicators, because this is the day of Mercury. Those of you born on a Wednesday, I've seen a couple of you say something about being born on Wednesday. This is your Mercury. Your birthday is centered around Mercury. So communicating. All right. If when Wednesday comes around and you need to speak to somebody, you've been putting it off, you need to speak to that person. You need to speak to as many people as possible. Wednesday is your networking day. All right, this is when you want to go out with friends and stuff like that and really just getting into people's heads. Because again, you're going to be aligning yourself with your personal energy. Everybody has different missions out here. I can't tell everybody to do one thing specifically. Okay, everybody has different things. All right, so I'm gonna get to Saturday. Intelligent at its finest. I'm gonna get to Saturday. Saturday's fun for me. But like I said, like I was saying, Wednesday, you want to communicate as much as possible. You want to get things out. You want to be interested in other people. Those of you born on Wednesday, you want to take a logical interest in other people. You want to study people. I recommend you reading books on, how to influence other people, how to, study people. Psychology is really big. Understand the minds of other people. And this is how you understand yourself. All right. So Wednesday is your networking day. All right. You want to have maybe a business meeting on Wednesday. Okay. And really utilize this energy of you wanting to communicate, even if you feel like you're shy. Because remember, shyness is not natural. Okay, name one little child is really truly shy. They don't care who it is. They'll go and say hi to anybody until they're tainted by their parents. So shyness is actually not natural. So you want to go out and really, really speak to people. Just get out there and networking day. So Thursday, I seen some people in there that had some Thursday birthdays. If you were born on Thursday, okay, remember that we're talking about weekdays here, because a lot of astrologers don't talk about weekdays. Those are from our people that just came into the chat talking about weekdays. So you born on Thursday, that means this is the luck day. This is Jupiter. All right. This is Jupiter. That means Jupiter is the day of Jupiter is representing of luck. It's representing of prosperity and stuff like that. So, and it's also giving, because Jupiter rules Pisces as well. Rules of Sagittarius, but also rules Pisces. So it has this giving aspect. So all my people that are born on the lucky day of Thursday, you want to really give this to other people as well, because that's how you receive luck. That's how you receive prosperity. They tell you in a ton of books, the more people you help, the more prosperous you become. Okay, literally, that's a fact. The more people you help, and it's especially a fact for you guys born on Thursday. So think about ways that you can help others on this day, and luck will automatically start coming to you. Pay attention, everybody. Be aware that on the days that you were born, be aware of what's going on, because a lot of us are always focused on going to work, focused on the kids, focused on other things. We're not paying attention to the blessings that are happening, that are right here. Okay. Good morning to you guys too. I'm just waking up myself. But yeah, you on these days specifically, of course, you want to be conscious every single day. But on these days that you were born specifically, you want to pay attention. And you Jupiter people, the people born on Thursday, there's a lot of luck coming to you during these days. All right. There's a lot of blessings coming to you during these days. You want to pay attention, but also you want to give to other people, help somebody on those days. All right. You want to help somebody, yeah. Yeah, I know. They don't listen. So again, try to give something, even if it's just a compliment on a Thursday. If you see somebody looking sad, and they look like they're having a bad day, go up to them and be like, you're beautiful, or, you have a lot of good, give some kind of genuine compliment. That's even giving something. You never know what that can do for somebody. Okay. So Friday, on my Friday people that were born on Friday, hold on one second. So I lost my job on Thursday. Don't understand the luck there. Well, I'm gonna back it up before. I'm sorry, Friday people. I'm on Friday too. I'm gonna back it up for you. Just because you perceive something is bad doesn't mean it's actually bad. All right. You gotta look at the situation for what it is. All right. Think about all the times you failed in life. There was always something positive that happened because of that. Okay. Something always comes after that. Why did you lose your job? That's more time for you to to focus on your spirituality. You got to have faith in the universe and in yourself that you can get your income once again, and you'll be able to not worry about money. Okay. Or this could be a time for you to start working at home. I do consultations now for how to make money at home. All right. So you can email me if you want me to put the email in there in the chat room. Again, it's occulthealing22@gmail.com. But you can start working from home, and then you'll have less stress. That could be the luck right there. Okay, so just because something is perceived as bad doesn't mean it's actually bad. Okay, that's just your perception of it. All right, so if you lost your job on that Thursday, you really want to pay attention. All right, what's next? And have faith, though. It's all about having faith. It's all about believing in yourself. Okay, so let me get back to Friday now. Friday, because that's the day I was born. All right, this is the Venus day. This is the lovers right here. The people that need to spread love. And it's funny because a lot of people born on Friday, they might have this this energy that is like it's kind of like a shy energy because they had so much love to express that they kind of build up walls. But guess what? The planet Venus is telling you need to spread love. Okay, you need to, it took me a while to learn myself. I go out. When I go out, I spread love to everybody. Doesn't matter what race, doesn't matter your sexuality, whatever it is. Us Venus people born on Friday, if you was born on Friday, yeah, you need to spread the love. We're lovers. We love people. We love nature. We love ourselves. Some of us, they might see us as a little self-centered, but it's good to love yourself because, in this lifetime, in this generation, we're so focused on outside of ourselves. So a lot of people, don't matter how much money they have this, hatred to themselves. And that in turn attracts hatred to them outside of themselves. So they'll attract a relationship, and it could be a hateful relationship because they don't love themselves. So those of you born on Friday, like me, the day of Venus, we're lovers. So you got to express this love. Okay. Express it, let it out, let it flow. Cause that's your job here. Okay. I'm going to come back to all these. So I just want to check the chat real quick. We do OB45. Yeah. So, next Saturday, I seen somebody that was a Saturday. Saturday is Saturn. All right. So Saturn, people born on Saturday, it's not as fun as Venus and it's not as fun as Jupiter, but these are your workers, man. Saturn is telling you, you got to be serious in this lifetime. You got to take things seriously. Saturday is the real holy day. It's not Sunday. Saturday is the real holy day. Okay, so that means this is the day of being strict. This is the day you should fast. This is the day you should get really serious about things. We're not every day is meant to be a serious day. You're supposed to have fun. Venus Day is a fun day. Thursday is also a fun day, and you can even think of Wednesday could be a third fun day because that is communication. But Saturday is all about putting in work. It's kind of like Tuesday. Tuesday's taking action, but Saturn more, you kind of fall back a little bit more. You kind of contemplate your life. This is why on the holy day, Blue Sky. Oh yeah, you did miss Monday. I'll go back over Monday for those that are just getting in the chat. I'll go back to Monday. So Saturn is more contemplation, okay? Because the characteristic of Saturn is the wise one, the old wise person. Okay, so it's not so much about taking action. It's about sitting in your house, and contemplating on the things that you need to accomplish. You know, if you need to lose weight, these are the things you need to accomplish. Okay, if you feel like you need more money, or if you feel like, you know, whatever it is that you need to get serious about, you know, you need to get serious about your marriage, your relationship, whatever it is. This is the time where you need to think about those things. This is why it's called the holy day. They're telling you on the holy day you weren't supposed to work, you're supposed to be fasting and stuff like that. That's Saturday. It's Saturn. Okay. And Sunday, okay, Sunday is the sun, obviously. You know, this is the day where you shine bright. So all my people born on Sunday people, you know, you already know, you guys already know that, you know, you are a bright star. Said Tuesday is masculine. Oh, I'm gonna get to that. I'm gonna get to those questions. But Sunday, you already know that you're a bright star, that you shine wherever you're at, you know. The only thing with Sunday people is you kind of want to, you don't want to take all of the stardom, you know. You want to shine, you want to carry your shine with other people, you know. So a good thing for you guys to do is to help other people get inspired. You know, use your confidence, because, you know, people born on Sunday are usually very confident. So you want to use your confidence to build other people's confidence. You don't want to be so confident that you're bringing other people down, because then that's going to push people away. All right. But you have an attraction because the sun illuminates. All right. The sun is the illuminator. It is the ego, you know. So all you know, the sun sign, I always say the sun sign is the ego. So that's the ego part of you, the masculine part of you. That frontal cortex, that conscious mind represents the sun. So the sun people might also be very intellectual as well, just like Wednesday people born on Wednesday, people born on Sunday, they just have power. All right, so you want to use your power for good. You know, there's always two ways you can go, you know. And just because you're not born on these days doesn't mean you should follow by some of these directions. You know, you want to be aware every single day, people. Whenever you wake up, this is what it means to be conscious. That means you're aware. Okay. Let me so hold on one second, I'll look at this chat. So you said Tuesday masculine energy, close my door. Yeah, Tuesday. I mean, if you were a tomboy and you in your youth, yeah, Tuesday is masculine energy. Okay, you know, you're gonna exude a lot of this masculine energy. You want to utilize it, because a lot of times when you store masculine energy, it can turn into anger. Okay, so I mean, but of course you always want to check, you know, your chart as well, your sun sign, your moon sign, your ascendant, as far as your personality. And then when it comes to anger, you want to check your Mars sign, period. You know, what does your Mars say? You know, so intelligent at its finest. I feel like I can't have fun like others without having seriousness about me. I am a Libra sun married to a Capricorn moon. Yeah, Libra sun married to a Capricorn moon. What's his sun sign? So I'm guessing you're born on Saturday. Intelligence at its finest. You can let me know. So for the person that wanted me to go back to Monday, okay, Monday is the moon again. All right. For those of you just stepping into the chat, we're talking about the weekdays, the day you was born, the weekday, because astrologers do not talk about this day, and it's very, very important. It affects your life. Okay, it affects your whole entire life, the day you was born. That planet, you want to look at that planet, and then if you get really deep into it, look at what the planet rules. So again, look at what the planet rules. So somebody asked me about the moon again. Monday, that's the moon. The moon rules Cancer. Okay, remember earlier I was saying stuff about do something emotional that entices your emotions on that day, especially if you were born on that day. Like I said, if you weren't born on these days, you can still take heed to what I'm saying and utilize this energy, because On Monday, that means the moon's energy is prominent, but it's especially important if you're born on that day. Think of it as your birthday. Every single week you have a birthday. All right. So this is, you kind of want to have that as your celebration day. Do exactly what the planet is trying to tell you to do. Celebrate, have fun. Life is about balancing. All right. There's a time to be serious and there's a time to have fun. There's a time to be creative. There's a time to be analytical. Okay. Um, so the moon rules Cancer. So Monday, entice your emotions. Spend time with family. Spend time with your kids if you can. I know Monday is the first day of the week in the work field. But try to after work or before work, try to spend some time with your children or your family members, or just really get involved emotionally, or talk to some friends on a deep level. This can raise your frequency up as far as your emotional realm. Remember, there's 4 realms. There's 4 different worlds, people. You have the physical realm, which represents earth. You have the emotional realm, which represents water. Okay. Then you have the mental realm, which represents air. Then you have the spiritual realm, which represents fire. Okay. Fire, which represents the spirit. All right. So you want to do something that entices your emotions on Monday. Okay. So I want to look at some of these questions. Any questions, guys? Because I'm paying attention to the chat now. Please ask any questions, and I'll try to get to them as fast as I can. So intelligent at its finest. Yeah, you were born on Saturday. It's going to be a serious household. And then you said, his sun is in Capricorn. So yeah, if his sun's in Capricorn, Saturn rules Capricorn. So you're going to have a serious little household there. You're going to have a serious household, but that's okay. But you just want to balance things out, though, because that's all Saturn is telling you. Saturn, I know everybody is scared of Saturn. And it's the big bad Saturn, especially in the occult. When you get into the occult, you get to the whole thing where everybody's worshiping Saturn. It's only because Saturn rules this existence, rules this physical plane. It rules time. We're in time. We're checking time all the time. Saturn rules this existence. So that's why there was so much energy being towards Saturn. Okay. So meditation will be great on Monday. Yes. But you kind of, meditation will be great, especially meditation dealing with healing the past, healing past emotions. Love Sky. Okay. Shout out to Love Sky. You can heal your emotions on this day. Do a meditation, is there something bothering you, that's been bothering you lately, your old relationship, maybe a family member you're not on good terms. So on Monday, you want to take this meditation and you want to try to heal this, and by healing this, you want to envision exactly what you want. That's the key. Or you want to feel, because a lot of us, we feel what we don't want to feel. We're like, oh, the relationship between me and such is so horrible. And we're stuck on that. But in your meditation, Love Sky, on Monday, I want you to sit there and, of course, get yourself relaxed. Get yourself in an ease and, relaxing space. And then I want you to envision with your imagination what the relationship would be like, or what let's just say, you didn't say this, but let's say you had a problem with your mother. Okay. On that day, sit in meditation, envision what it would be like if you were on good terms. Really try to feel it. Smell the smells. Is she cooking dinner? Where are you guys at? And look at where you're at. Look at the colors. Make it brighter. Imagine yourself hearing things. How does her voice sound? Imagine you guys laughing, having fun. This is healing your emotions. This is another secret. This is a hack. Okay. So born on Wednesday, Fathom 3000, you were born on a Wednesday. That's the day of Mercury. So that means your birthday is centered around Mercury energy, communication. Okay, so you want to, like I was saying, and this is the networking day. You're a networker. All right. So you, even if you find yourself being shy and things, Mercury's telling you this is why you were born on that day. Mercury's telling you got to get out there and network. You're responsible for networking. All right, get out there and speak to people. I was saying, get logically interested in others. Start reading books on psychology. It's very, very important. Everybody read books on psychology. Read books on the mind, the human mind, and how it works. All right, just that information alone will save you a lot of time. Most people are always asking for spiritual books. A lot of times, I give out more practical books than spiritual books. Spiritual books can get you all in la la land, especially the new nowadays. Because if you go back to a lot of ancient books, a lot of books from the 1400s, where I get my information from, it's very, very practical. Read books by Napoleon Hill. He's one of the most spiritual people. Well, was one of them. He's no longer living in the physical, but Napoleon Hill's writings is very, very spiritual. But his most famous book is called Think and Grow Rich. Very, very spiritual book. Don't get fooled by titles, people. I tell people all the time, money is energy. You get according to what you give out. So you get more money by helping more people. That's a fact. By changing more people. Okay. Fathom 3000, think and grow rich. That is I'm trying to tell you guys, everybody in this chat right now, after this, or even make another tab, go find Think and Grow Rich. You can go on YouTube and listen to the audio book. We live in a great age. You don't even have to buy it. But if you want the physical copy, which I recommend, go right to Amazon, get it. You can get it for like $9. It'll change your life. Okay. It'll change your life. It's a spiritual book. Another good another good author is Robert Greene. Spiritual person. Again, you wouldn't know, because a lot of these spiritual authors that claim to be spiritual, they're in la la land. I don't even learn from a lot of those people. I learn from older occultists and older astrologers. They were born in they were around the 1400s, 1300s, stuff like that. You want to go old, because these new age people, but I'll tell you, Robert Greene, the author of 48 Laws of Power, the author of Mastery, the author of what's another book? The 33 Strategies of War. Yeah, 48 Laws, Robert Greene. Time Coast Travel. He knows time. Shout out to Time Coast Travel. You know what's up. Right, because these things will change your life. I know this has nothing to do with astrology, but hey, I'm on live right now and I'm answering all your questions. So but again, bring it back to Wednesday, really, that's your network, and read those books, people. And oh yeah, The Art of Seduction. Shout out to Love Sky for pointing that out. Robert Greene is the author of The Art of Seduction. All right. So all my people born on Tuesday and born on Friday, which is centered around seduction and sexual energy. Mars is sexual energy. Venus is seductive energy. That's a good book for those of you born on Tuesday and Friday. The Art of Seduction by Robert Greene. And anybody, just read it. Everybody in this chat room, read The Art of Seduction. Because a problem with today is we have a miscommunication between masculine and feminine energy. Men hate women, women hate men now. Like, it's getting crazy. It's getting ridiculous right now. It's just miscommunication. That's it. All my people born on Wednesday, please help us out. Please help us out with this communication thing, guys. So also Karma Sutra and Tantra. Study these things. I know in America, we're so focused on the sex positions when it comes to Karma Sutra, but the real study of these things, Karma Sutra and Tantra, will help you understand the opposite sex mentally and emotionally. This will change your relationships. So all my people born on Friday, this is especially important for you because we're about relationships. Again, I was born on Friday, so I'm a lover. My birthday centered around Venus. Okay, so you want to study love, and you want to help other people get this down too as well. Um, so study that book. Study Tantra. Study Karma Sutra. Study The Art of Seduction by Robert Greene, so you can understand the opposite sex, and you can start healing your relationships. All right, because that's what it's about. Your relationships rule everything. Sex is everything. Okay, because masculine energy is always penetrating feminine energy, even through speaking like this. When you're speaking to somebody, you're taking your masculine approach. So that means you're projecting something to somebody. And if they're listening, they're absorbing, they're taking on the feminine approach. Okay, you can look at this aspect in everything in life. Okay, so again, my Venus, my people born on Venus, born on Friday, and my people born on Tuesday, especially you should be studying the sexual energy. Okay, and plus the sexual energy is around the sacral chakra. All right, the sacral chakra is where? On your sexual organs. Now, where does the Kundalini reside? Kundalini is sexual energy. That's why it's hot. When you hear people saying it goes up your spine and it feels like it's lava going up your spine, because it's hot. It's hot energy going up your spine. It's sexual energy coming to your conscious self, your higher self. It's the primal reaching the higher self and combining. And then it lights up in your heart. And this is why your heart chakra, and when you look at the chart for the chakra systems, the heart is so big. Okay. So, is there any other questions, guys? Let me see. Oh, listen again, have a read. Shout out to intelligence at its finest. You're going hard. You're paying attention. So Sunday, I'll go over Sunday again for is it Antoine Graham? Hopefully I'm saying your name right. I'll go over Sunday again. Sunday is the day of the sun. Okay, the day of the sun. All right, I was saying this is oh, glowing goddess, yes, the time you were born does affect you. I'm gonna get to that. Thank you for bringing that up. You're smart. Thank you for bringing that up. All right. So back to Sunday. Sunday is power, is the ego, is the frontal cortex, the conscious mind, the analytical mind, the mind that wants to achieve. So my people born on Sunday, you are achievers, just like people born on Tuesday, but it's a little bit higher. All right. Than Tuesday. See, Sunday again is the ego. So you want to shine. A lot of these people are very, very bright and they shine. Okay, but you don't want to outshine people. You want to let your shine help others. You want to bring inspiration to others. All right, so that's the key point. When Sunday comes around, all right, when Sunday comes around for you people born on Sunday, you really want to pay attention to your power level. I know this sounds like Dragon Ball Z, but literally, you want to pay attention to your power level. How are you using your power? How are you using your energy? Okay. So pay attention to that. Inspire others. Okay. You know, that's one of the most powerful things you can do is inspiring other people, because you never know the chain of events, how this works. You inspire one person, they go off and inspire another person. Before you know it, in a couple months, you didn't change the whole world. Okay. So look at some of these questions. Oh yeah, let me get back to the time you was born. All right, because the time you was born does affect you. People born in the morning, you know, this is fiery energy because 6 a.m. represents Aries. Okay, I know astrology gets deep and complex, guys, but this is how it is. It gets deep, you know. So people born in the morning time, these people have more energy, because when you first wake up, that's when your energy, you've been replenished. All right, so My people that were born in the morning, you really want to focus on getting things done. You're the workers of this lifetime. All right. So again, with all these different aspects, you want to combine them all. Okay. You want to combine them all. You want to use your intuition. Again, if you need help, if you need guidance, if you need somebody to guide you personally, you can set up a consultation with me at occulthealing22@gmail.com. My email is in every single one of every single one of my videos in the description. Okay, or I can put it in the chat if you desire. If you desire to see my email, I will put it in the chat for you, and you can set up a consultation with me. But so you want to put in action. It's all about action. People born in the morning time. All right. Now, if you're born in the afternoon, again, this is more relaxation. A lot of these people love to eat. Literally, there's a reason why there's a such thing called there's a reason why they say, you take a lunch break at 12, 12 p.m. in the afternoon, because this is where, Cancer rules at. We're taking a break, relaxing, eating. Cancers love to cook. Taurus is also a little bit near there as well, but and Taurus loves to eat. So this is the time where it's relaxation. You might have you might love good food. You want to relax. This time period, again, we all had our past lives. In past life, you may have been a heavy worker. So now it's time for you to relax. In this lifetime, you want to. I mean, of course, you still want to put in work. You still want to change lives, but this time it's time for you to relax here, and you want to help other people become calm. That's a talent that you guys that were born in the afternoon have. You bring this calmness energy to people, and they really trust you. So you want to utilize that. People born in the evening. This is when the day ends. Judgment. 6 p.m. is Libra. 6 p.m. is Libra. This is the judge, the scales. Okay, this is where people, create judgments. So automatically, people born in the evening are going to be extremely intelligent people. Okay, they're going to have that Libra energy, that fairness of the day, and again, also the day is ending, so we're wrapping things up. We're wrapping things up. We're closing doors. We're finishing things. Okay, so these are the people that love to finish things. Okay, they move a little bit slower than people that were born in the morning, but these people finish things at an appropriate time, and they think at a higher level. Orb in front of me. Okay, so, and the people born 12 a.m. All right, I was born at 11:44 p.m. So I'm close to this. This is the spiritual time. This is Saturn. This is Capricorn, all the way at the bottom. Capricorn rules 12 a.m. This is dark matter. All right, this is darkness. This is the feminine energy. This is why I'm into this stuff. I was born on Friday. Okay, so I have this immense love, and I need to spread love. But I also, the time period I was born close to 12 a.m. It's at the time of spirituality. Okay, the time of, going into the darkness. A lot of these people, they're very mystical people, and they might be perceived as something different. A lot of people, people born around night, around between like 10, p.m., even like 9 p.m. to like 12, all the way in the middle of the night. When it's dark, when the sun is not out anymore, you have a mystical energy. When the sun is out, when you're born, you have a projection. You have this power. Okay, so you're born at night, you have more feminine energy coming in. You're born in the daytime, it's more masculine. Okay, so it's like, what is the word I'm looking for? I can't even think of the word right now, but just leave it at that. When you're born in the daytime, you're going to be projecting out more. When you're born at night, you're going to be absorbing more. So those of you born at night, you kind of want to watch you know, what you consume. And this is food, this is uh TV, books, YouTube videos such as this. You always want to be paying attention to what you absorb because you're highly affected by what you consume. And those of you born in daytime, pay attention what you're giving out to other people because that's how you create karma. What are you giving to other people? Are you making people feel sad everywhere you go? You know, because that's going to come back to you. Or are you making people feel happy? Okay. So glowing goddess. Um, glowing goddess. What time were you born? I'll tell you. Uh March 29th, 4:46 p.m. So it's considered still kind of day out, daylight, Natalie. Um, so again, you're gonna have this projection energy, more so projection energy. Um, let me see. 7 Thursday, 3. Oh, you said you was born 3:30. Glowing goddess, you said you was born 3:33 p.m. Oh, that's a master number. It's very, very special. But again, it's going to be during daylight. So again, it's masculine energy. Look at the time, the date you was born. I mean, the time you was born and the day. You want to pay attention to all aspects of your life, everybody. You know, you want to pay attention to exactly all aspects. Yeah, 3:33 p.m. 3:33. Well, 33 is a master number. Okay, so you're gonna have a lot of this energy. Uh, you know, you're gonna have a difficult energy going on because people that have master numbers anywhere, if you're born uh on the 22nd, like me, I was born September 22nd. If you were born the 11th of a day, or if you were born, you know, whatever, wherever master numbers are at, you're going to have a little bit of difficult time because with great power comes great responsibility. All right. So, so you want to pay attention to your callings. People with master numbers that were born on, if you were born on the 11th, 22nd, or when it comes to time periods, if you're born at 11 a.m., 11 p.m., you're born, you know, whatever it is, 2:22, 3:33, you want to pay attention. You want to really, really pay attention to your callings because you'll get a lot of karma for not going doing what you're supposed to do because you're supposed to change the world. Master number people, you're supposed to change the world, okay? Glowing goddess. Yeah, if you want to set a consultation up with me, email me at occult healing 22. Okay, I'll put the I'll put the email in there for you guys. 22. If you notice, I got that master number in there. Okay. So, and again, my email isn't always in every single description of my emails in every description of every video. Okay, so it's a code healing 22@gmail.com. This is for people that want the astrology readings, any readings. I do astrology readings, tarot card readings, I do spiritual guidance. I do health and detox for people who want to lose weight and stuff like that. I'll teach you how to properly detox, properly lose weight. And also I just added last week, how to make money from home. Okay, this is how I make my income where I can focus on my spiritual path and I can do things like this on a Friday afternoon and I can talk to people and do what I love to do, which I love to do music and I love to do spirituality. So you guys can hit me up for the consultations. All right. Now, let me get back to some of these questions. Okay. Okay. Time coast travel. What do people mean by I'm a Leo with a particular rising? Okay, well, they probably mean that they have a Leo sun sign. That means their sun sign is a Leo. Or and then they have, or do you mean, hold on, let me see if I'm understanding you well. Do you mean Are they saying they have Leo as a rising sign? Or are they saying that they're a Leo, but they have a different rising sign? That question is for Time Coach Travel. Let me know in the chat because I'm not too sure exactly what you mean. All right, of course, I am enjoying connecting with other empaths. I am interested in their journey. Okay. How do we understand it? Again, I see your question, Time Coach Travel. How do we understand the calling? Okay, how you understand the calling? Your calling is, it can be many different things. Of course, it it is concerning your urges, first of all, just on a primal level. What are some of the urges that you get? We all have our imagination running wild a lot. Okay. So we tend to imagine us doing certain things, but we stop because we're afraid. We're like, but I wouldn't do that though. That's a calling. Okay, but now if you want to get deeper, you can get into astrology. You can look at your North Node. You can look at your 10th house, and you can look at your Jupiter. Okay, and then you want to combine these. Look at again your North Node, your 10th house, and your Jupiter. Now for the 10th house, you got to look at if there's any planets in there. You can look at your calling. Also, you can kind of look at the 9th house too. I know that's really different from what a lot of astrologers say, but again, a lot of these new astrologers, they're not up on game. Again, so yeah, Time Coach Travel. Okay, hold on, let me see. Oh, Leo with a rising sign. Okay, sorry, Time Coach Travel. So you're saying that you have Leo as a rising sign. So that means Leo at the top. All right. It's good that Leo's at the top because the first house, the ascendant, is originally ruled by Aries. Okay. So this is the house of you personally. This is why they say Aries is so a lot of self-centeredness is around this. But this house is about you directly. All right. It's concerning your personality. It's concerning how you move about in life. It's also concerning the way other people perceive you. So a lot of times the rising sign confuses people around us. Okay. We're confused because the first time you meet somebody, they're giving off their rising sign, most likely. Unless they have like their moon in the 10th house or something like that, or they have their moon in the first house, the rising now, the ascendant house. This is a little bit different, but let's just talk for, regular sake. They're going to show their rising sign. All right. So with Leo here, this is the creative. This is the star of the show. This is the person on stage. All right, this is the ego. Because remember, the Leo is ruled by the sun, so it has a humongous ego. So you're going to come off. You're going to bring that to the table. You're going to bring this high energy to the table of this egotistical energy, and the ego is not bad. The ego can be misused, yes. Again, a lot of spiritual people are always telling you to shut off the ego. If you didn't have the ego, you wouldn't exist. Okay, people, if you didn't have the ego, you wouldn't exist. So you really want to pay attention to that. But again, Leo at the top, you'll attract a lot of people because they'll put you as the star of the show. Okay. Yeah, they'll put you as the star of the show. A lot of people will center around you because that's the sun energy. Now, you might have a Cancer sun sign, and you might be in the background, or you might have an Aquarius sun sign where you kind of want to get in the background, but everybody's pushing you to the forefront. And that's because of that Leo's at the sun sign. So having Leo on the ascendant sign. So having Leo at the top, you can be a good performer. You might not even know that you have these abilities to be a great performer. Okay, and that was to Time Coach Travel. You could be a good public speaker, motivational speaker. Okay, so take into that. Really, read some books on public speaking and read some books on performing better. Do you do music? Most likely, you probably do. If you do music or you're into acting or things like that, you can really, really uh, utilize that energy at the top. So, guys, is there any more questions? I'm glad to see you guys networking. Do planets rule numbers? Fathom 3000. Fathom 3000. Do planets rule numbers? Yes, in a sense. But that is a whole nother conversation. But you know what? I'll do a video on that. Okay, Fathom 3000. I will do a video on that because that's going to take a long time to really break down. um so anyway, but I will thank you for bringing that up, Fathom 3000. Thank you for bringing it up, and you're welcome, Time Coach Travel. You're definitely welcome. And like, again, if you need that breakdown further, please contact me for a consultation. I'll do your whole entire chart. Michael Deline. Sorry if I'm saying your name wrong. Michael Deline. Does asking yourself the right questions change your reality in yourself? Yes. Yes. You have to ask questions in a particular way. You want to monitor your thoughts, period. Okay. You always want to monitor your thoughts and how you're asking yourself things. Now, let's just say I'll bring up an example. A bad question to ask yourself would be, why am I not good at playing basketball? That's a bad question to ask yourself because your mind directs your energy. Wherever your wherever your thoughts, attention goes, energy flows. So your energy is going to go into why you're not good at playing basketball. The question you should ask yourself is, how can I be better at playing basketball? Okay, Michael Deline. So yeah, you want to ask questions like that. All right. Again, that's how you study in psychology. This is what I tell everybody. Study psychology. All right. Uh Deep psychology. You'll know a lot more about spirituality than somebody who reads books on a bunch of tarot cards and stuff like that. Literally. Like I said earlier, if you read books by Napoleon Hill, Robert Greene, people like that, you'll know a lot more about spirituality than these so-called people, who claim to do this stuff. Okay, because they're not practical. So ask questions like that. I'll give another example. Why is life so hard for me? That's not a good question for you to ask. All right, you want to ask yourself, how can life get better for me? Switch the perception. Everything is perception. Earlier, somebody said that they lost their job on a Thursday and they didn't understand where was the luck there. You got to switch your perception. All right, with things, switch your perception, people, and ask yourself, all right, what is the lesson here and how can I get better? All right, you always want to look in that positive mind frame. Okay, so Love Sky asks, is the 12th house dealing with the subconscious? I have Pluto and Saturn in the 12th house and in Scorpio. So yes, the 12th house is dealing with the subconscious mind. Okay, like a lot of these other astrologers to tell you it deals with death. It's not. Now, all right, I will tell you this. There are, because seeing the 4th house represents childhood, how you was, raised and stuff like that. Many other things, but that's one aspect. Then the 10th house represents kind of like adult, what you're projecting in adult form. And the 12th house kind of represents old age, the wise part of you, the subconscious part of you. It's the house that's originally ruled by Pisces. So it represents the subconscious mind. All right, what do you have in the subconscious mind? Love Sky, you have Pluto. That means you have something really, really dark deep inside of you that you need to, it's also known as separation too. So it could also mean that, of course, I'll have to look at your whole chart. I'm just throwing it out there, but it could mean that you're disconnected with that power source of yours, because Pluto also represents power. All right. Saturn, you have Saturn in the 12th house too. Again, you're disconnected from, You're disconnected from your serious side, you know, from you getting down to business. You have it, but the subconscious mind, we don't have control over that unless you really, really been meditating. You really been, you know, working on yourself. All right, so there's a lot of deep things. A love sky. If you haven't had a consultation with me yet, I definitely would advise you to set up a consultation with me. Again, my email is occulthealing22@gmail.com. Okay. We set up a consultation and I'll look at your whole entire chart to look exactly what's going on. So Natalie is asking, time coast travel, email me and I'll get you some good books. Email me at occulthealing22.com. I mean, email me at occulthealing22@gmail.com. That same question, what's a good book on astrology and the houses and the signs, and I will send you that. Okay. Natalie, Aries, Sun, okay. Moon in the 10th house. What do each houses deal with? Okay, glowing goddess, I'm gonna get to your question next. Okay, so Natalie, you're asking about the moon in the 10th house. Okay, well, I'll get to that because the moon in the 10th house is telling you that you are meant to show your emotions to the world, because the 10th house is kind of like your stage. It's kind of like, you know, your career. Like, so people with moon in the 10th house, you're meant to show your real true self. And a lot of times that's really, really hard for people. And you can do that. You can do that really, really easily with music, showing your real true self. Okay, you can do that really in the arts, period. Okay, anything connected to your emotional realm. Okay, so glowing goddess, what do each house deal with? All right, so I'll do a quick overview of the houses. Okay, so the first house is the original house of Aries. Again, I'm gonna do it really, really quick. First house is the original house of Aries. Okay, so this house has to deal with you, your personality, you specifically. Okay, it also has to deal with how you project things to others. A lot of people don't know themselves, so they don't know their ascendant sign. You know, they're most connected to their moon sign. They don't know the ascendant like that. They might know it, but pay attention to what other people say about you. If it's not in accordance to what you think about yourself, then that means you don't know your ascendant sign. Okay, because other people will have this perception of you and you'll be like, no, that's not me. That's because you don't know what you're projecting. In order to attract different, you got to project different. Okay, so the first house, again, this is very quick. It's not in depth. Second house is the original house of Taurus. This is your finances. This is what you own, things that you own. Okay, things that you have. All right, this is also your stability. The third house is the original house of Gemini. This is your local community. This is basic knowledge. And the difference between basic knowledge and higher knowledge, basic knowledge is like school, college, high school, stuff like that, mathematics, regular mathematics, basic things. You know, basic biology, stuff like that. It's basic knowledge. The ninth house represents higher knowledge. It's astrology, numerology, massage therapy, herbology, you know, yoga, stuff like that. So the third house also represents siblings. It's the original house of Gemini. The fourth house is the original house of Cancer. It's your home life. It's how you were raised. It's how your mother treated you, your relationship with your mother, your foundation. Okay, your past. You know, it can even be connected to your past lives in a sense, but that's more of the south node. The fifth house is the house of, they call it the house of fun. You know, it has to do with your children, how you raise your children. It has to do with how you express yourself confidently, your creative side, you know, your fun. It's even representative of sexual scandals. You know, I don't know why that's in there, but that's what they tell you. The sixth house is the house of work. Oh yeah, the fifth house is the original house of Leo, by the way. Now the sixth house is the house of work. It's the original house of Virgo. It's also the houses of diseases, the house of diseases, your health and work. So that's what the sixth house is about. Seventh house is about partnerships. You know, it could be business partnerships, it could be relationship partnerships, whatever. It's about partnerships. The other person. The eighth house is the house of secrets, the house of the occult, the house of taboo. Okay. The ninth house is the house of travel, the house of the guru, the house of your higher self. Oh yeah, the eighth house is the original house of Scorpio, by the way. The seventh house is the original house of Libra, and the ninth house is the original house of Sagittarius. Travel, the guru, and your higher self. The 10th house is the original house of Capricorn. All right, this is your success, your work life, your career, your father, how your father treated you, your connection with your father. The 11th house is the house of networking. Okay, this is the community at large, the world. The internet is ruled by the 11th house because it connects the world. Philanthropy, your networking, friendships on a large scale. How your network and your net worth, because it shows you how you can make money as well, along with the 10th and the second. Second house is the money that you already have. The 10th house is your career, but the 11th house kind of tells you exactly how you can make your money. The 12th house is the subconscious mind. Oh yeah, by the way, the 11th house is ruled by Aquarius, originally ruled by Aquarius. The 12th house is originally ruled by Pisces. It's the subconscious mind. It's old age. It's the end. It's spirituality. Okay, so hopefully that helps you have a little bit understanding of the houses. Okay. Thanks, that is true. I appreciate it. Do you speak about again, Natalie? If you would like to have that reading, please email me. Okay. Natalie, please email me, since you said you would like to have that reading. Okay. Again, it's occulthealing22@gmail.com. Just email me and I'll have my assistant speak with you and we can set it up. You know, we'll do a payment and we can set it up. Love Scott, what with a natural chart can we, hold on one second. With a natural chart, can we guide ourselves into a better direction, empower our weaknesses? Well, with a natal chart, can we? Yes, Love Sky, yes. Yes. I wish there was, has anybody had a reading with me in the chat so right now? Because I want somebody that's had a reading with me to speak on that in the chat room, because yes, this will change a lot of things for you. Okay, it changed everything for me when I learned about what I should do, the direction I should go, the weaknesses the weaknesses that I have. But of course, you don't always want to focus on your weaknesses. Focus on your strengths and put all your energy into what you're good at. That's what America is not telling our children. They're telling our children all the time to focus on what they're not good at. But I'm telling them to focus on what they're good at. That's the secret of a lot of wealthy people. I'm trying to get this lighting, guys. The light is kind of getting in the way. But so if you do a reading with me, I'll show you the whole thing from start to finish. I'll break it down piece by piece. The readings usually last 2 to 3 hours on the phone. Okay. That's why it's a lot of work. That's why, that's why a lot of astrologers charge a lot. They'll charge you hundreds of dollars. All my readings right now are only $80 for the next couple days. Okay. And then they're usually from $120 to $150. Okay. Of course, astrology being the most expensive because it's the most work. All right. Now, again, a lot of other astrologers, go look around, they'll charge you $600, $800 because it's so much work. My regular prices are only $150 for astrology, but right now it's $80. So if you want that discount, contact me in the next couple of days. I'll have my assistant through the email set it up for you. So send me that email again, occulthealing22@gmail.com. And if you want me to put it in the you want me to put it in the chat room, I'll do it again. Okay, so let's see. Let's look at some of these questions. Right, right. How come I know lots of Pisces and none of them are spiritual? A glowing goddess. Okay, you said, how come I know a lot of Pisces and none of them are spiritual or care? There's always earth signs that love the spirit, because you can't be fooled by the sun signs. Okay, just because somebody is a Pisces sun sign does not mean they exhibit a lot of Pisces energy. You have to look at the whole chart. Okay, I am a Virgo sun. Okay, my sun sign is Virgo. And the earth signs are not technically spiritual signs, okay? But my chart is ruled by Cancer, so I exhibit more Cancer traits. Okay, it just so happens I was born on the day of Venus too, even though Venus rules Libra and Taurus, but still that loving aspect, Cancer shows a lot of that as well. So don't be fooled by the sun sign, people. Just because they're an Aries sun, a lot of those astrology things online and on Google, that's where they trick people up. They're like, oh, I can't be with you because Sagittarius is not good with a Cancer, so I'm not going to be with you. No, you have to look, in order for compatibility, look at the moon sign, look at the Mars, look at the Venus, and look at the 7th house. That's how you can tell if you guys are compatible. Okay, because the moon is your true self, your inner self. So if you guys really start becoming intimate, the true self is going to start showing. So if the true self is not compatible, even though it can still work out, but Mars is your, as far as relationships, Mars is centered around your sex life. Okay, sex life is very important to a relationship. I don't care what nobody else has to say about that. It's a fact. So you guys match up sexually. Just to let you guys know, air and fire go together, water and earth go together. Always look at that for compatibility. Of course, the same element goes together, but so air and air, fire and fire, but also air and fire go together. Now, water and water, earth and earth go together, but also earth and water go together. Okay, that's the compatibility. So don't get confused by the sun. The sun is the ego. It's the frontal cortex. It's the conscious part of the self. It's what they think they are. It's what you think you are, what you strive to be. All right. So that's why you show some of those attributes. Okay. So let me go down. Yeah. George Thackeray. Shout out to George Thackeray. Yeah. Yeah, the Capricorn sun, which are ruled by Aquarius. Yeah, we had some good talks. Fathom 3000. No, we're not subscribed. Thank you, Fathom 3000. Born Wednesday. No one ever thinks I'm an Aries. Yeah, Natalie. Yeah, no one ever thinks you're Aries because, again, the sun sign. Like I was telling the other person about the Pisces sun, can't pay attention to the sun sign. You got to look at the whole entire chart. This is why it's important to get a whole chart reading, and it's best to get it with an astrologer, because yes, you can go on these free sites and get yourself your full chart. This is a good for study, but the thing is that the computer cannot do is use its intuition and put it together, because it'll put these things individually. It'll tell the sun sign Aries, it'll tell you about the moon Capricorn, but it can't put it together. That's what the astrologer does. The astrologer takes hours and hours to sit down and look at your chart and put these things together and then give you the reading so you have an understanding. Okay. So, okay. Sheena Bina 84. I like that name. You was born on a Monday, so I want to back this up. Okay. You was born on Monday. So again, this is the day of the moon, everybody. the day of the moon. And like I said, according to your day, look at what the moon rules. The moon rules Cancer too. So even though you're a Libra sun, you're going to be affected by Cancer a lot in your day-to-day activities, especially on a Monday. So I always tell people, in order to be in accordance with this, entice your emotions, spend time with family, communicate on a deep level with a close or a loved one. Okay, take Monday as a day to understand somebody emotionally or express yourself emotionally. Look at how you feel. Even if you're not born on a Monday, people always ask how you feel on a Monday. How do I feel today? Okay. Um, what am I feeling? How can I feel better? All right. Ask yourself those questions. Will the reading be recorded so I can go back and listen again? Um, well, the readings are over the phone, Love Sky. Uh, but what I can do, I do this for a lot of people, is I keep in touch with them. Okay, but when you're doing a reading with me, please take notes. Okay, please take notes. George Thackeray, he's in the chat room. You can ask him. You want to take notes, but I keep connected with the person. So if you have questions and you want to send, I'm always, the questions that I answer after the reading are free. I'm not charging for that. Okay, so if you have a quick question you need to ask me about to help you do your own research, I can help with that. But I do it over the phone. Okay, so when I'm doing your reading, I'm doing it over the phone. Okay, so if you can record it on your side, on your end, that'll be good. Okay, so Love Sky, if you want to do a reading with me again, email me at occulthealing22@gmail.com. And if you have a way you can record it on your end, that's totally fine. But it's always good to take notes. And you can always hit me up after that for questions according to your chart. And that is totally free of charge. I'm always helping people. That's what I do day to day. All right. I told you guys that I make money online. I do consultations of how to make money online and how to make money from home so you can be able to do this stuff. Okay, so it's passive income. I'm not really paying attention. What I'm doing all day is either music or helping people with this stuff. So Love Sky, if you're interested in that, contact me. Um, okay, it all is important information. Um, hold on 1 second. Glowing Goddess, your message is not coming up. Okay, guys, but is there any last questions? Because I want to wrap this up because I actually do have a reading coming up. Okay, so Natalie, it is also important to have a good relationship with the astrologer. Yes, it is important, Natalie. It is important. So any last questions, guys, before I wrap this up? Is there anybody that needs any questions answered? Now, just again, before I wrap this up, I will put my email in the chat once again. We'll put my email in the chat once again before I go. Okay. Yeah, no, I'm sorry. I have a reading coming up soon in the next like half hour. Okay, glowing goddess. I do want to ask you a question. All Pisces say they are psychic but have no abilities. I don't get it. Glowing goddess, yeah. Again, it's the sun sign. You can't really pay attention to the sun sign. You got to look at what they're ruled by. So if you get their their chart, and most likely because I haven't seen that one computer analyzer that tells you what you're ruled by. It tells you the rulerships. So those you have to get those from an astrologer unless you do the mathematics yourself. But if you figure out what they're ruled by, that'll tell you everything you need to know about that person. So again, I'm ruled by Cancer, by the way. Sheena Bina, thank you. Let's see. I understand spirituality. Looked at born. Okay. So Monique Range, I will try to answer some of your questions in the next couple of minutes. So Monique Range, you was born on Tuesday. You could that this is not what you're ruled by, okay? Which this is just what dictates you on your day-to-day life. Okay, so this is not your rulership. All right. So your birthday is centered around Mars. Like earlier, I was explaining when you're born on a Tuesday, you need to focus on taking action. Never procrastinate. And the good thing about being born on a Tuesday is that you don't necessarily have to do too much research. You're born on a Wednesday, you got to do a lot of research and a lot of planning. If you're born on Tuesday, you're expected to take action, have courage, okay? Because Mars is the warrior. It's Mars rules is Aries and Mars rules Aries and Scorpio. Bravery, taking action, being fearless. Okay, especially on a Tuesday, take action on something. Do not procrastinate. If you have something that you've been putting off, like you want to write this book or you want to, you want to perform at a certain place, do it. Be fearless, and you'll start receiving blessings. Best believe. Okay. So I seen it being he said you were the queen of procrastinating. uh yeah, even I have a problem with procrastination, man. I was born again, I was born on Friday. So this was a wonderful way to start the day. Thank you, Natalie. Thank you. You're born in what if you were born in 7 months? Sue 700. I'm not understanding your question. What if you were born in 7 months? Oh, you're saying if you in your mom, in your mom's stomach, you came out 7 months instead of 9 months. That doesn't dictate anything. So you don't have to worry about that. Okay. You just have to worry about the day you was born. And everything comes out exactly how it's supposed to come out. Okay. So pay attention to the day you were born, Sue 700, and the time you was born, and of course your whole entire chart. So what's the third house? Third house. All right. Glowing Goddess. The third house is originally ruled by Gemini. So this rules basic knowledge. I explained before, basic knowledge would be considered, basic mathematics, basic biology, basic business, basic marketing. It also rules siblings. It rules your local community as well. Okay. I thought March 23rd was Aries. I thought Monday maybe. My board days. Okay. Love Thyself Studios, Saturday. Saturday is Saturn, the day of Saturn. Okay. So again, Saturn was the original holy day. For the people that have been watching this whole entire time, I know I'm going over this over and over. I'm trying to answer everybody's question. No. Saturn Day is the original holy day. So this is the day of, being serious, taking time back and really thinking about things that you need to improve on. What are some things that you've been putting off? Are your finances together? What about your relationships? Is that well? Are you taking care of your children? What about your friendships? Are you getting proper? You want to take a step back, but this is the good day to fast. So again, even if you weren't born on Saturday, you still want to take heed to this stuff, but it's especially important for those born on the day. So you want to take heed, or about, just really, being serious. The Saturday is the day of seriousness. I know that's the day of partying now. It's ironic, right? And then Sunday is the day where everybody's relaxing on. It's supposed to be. It should be totally opposite. I mean, Friday is a good day to have fun. If you guys want to party, have fun, and go out with your loved ones and stuff like that. Enjoy the night. Do something extravagant. Go to a nice dinner. Friday, do that on a Friday. I know it's going to be hard to switch around and go according to energy, but it's how it goes. So Saturday is a day of seriousness. Okay. Um, I'm sorry, guys. I gotta go. Okay. I have to go. Thank you all. Thank you all for watching, taking the time out, and just supporting me and stuff. And always supporting me. I love all you guys. Shout out to Sheena Bina. Shout out to Natalie. Shout out to Love Dot Studios. Shout out to Golden Goddess. Shout out to Monique Range. Shout out to Love Sky. Shout out to Sue 700. Shout out to George Thackeray. Anyone else? I'm just going up the chat. People that have been interacting. Shout out to all you guys, man. Like, I love all you guys for, really supporting me. And again, if you want any consultations, I will put one last time my email right here. Email for you guys. Contact me and I'll do a reading for you. I'll do a reading for you and we can, set it up like that. Just email me and let me know exactly which reading you want me to do or whatever. Thank you. Bye. Bye, Natalie. Thank you all. I love you all. And I'll be doing more live videos. This is my first live, so I will be doing more live videos, okay? So I'll leave you in namaste. I'll leave you in peace, hotep. I'll leave you in one love to all you guys, okay? I got to start my day. Like I said, I just woke up when I did this video. So thank you all. And I will be back soon on a live and we'll get more in depth, okay? Thank you.